So people, guess what day it is? Hump day? Nah, today's Friday at the time of this here recording. And it is also, wait for it, I got 4 more days until the new season. 4. Now I know for you all, it's probably already the new season. So here's your warning. Once again, because I do this every damn year, if not every 3 months. And someone's always like, bruh, why are you uploading late? Like, is your game different than mine? No, nigga. No. I'm recording stuff daily. And it takes a while for, to get to the current day. But here's a newsflash. It will never get to the current day. Because scheduling. Anyway, people, welcome to Vigor content at night. Where bushes have guns, the trees have eyes, and the grass might not be grass. And if you know, you know. As someone moves an airdrop. But also, if you get lucky enough, you might catch someone AFK. Not like on Anakin though. Oh, look at this. 2 ports, Vigor, and the M4A1. Which, you know what? I'm going to save that for later. For right now, all I'm going to say is I am so glad that I had a VSS. So glad. Because if I had anything else, besides an MP5 or an SVU, or a PSS if I'm a madman, everybody on the map would have known that I was here. And let's face it, on night field hunting, people will sit in the bush and wait for you to pass by. And then gun you down in your back. Which, how can I say this? It's a tactic, but don't make it a habit. Like, that's just my 2 cents. Your opinion may vary. But also, people, there's a guy right there where I'm aiming at. You probably don't see him, but due to the pop-in, he's behind the bush on his screen, but to me, he's wide in the open. Yeah. So you seen, I walked right over there, and I was like, okay, barred house being opened, or freaking safe being opened. Okay, he's not at the front of the house because that's still ply wooded up, whatever you want to call it. Still barred. There we go. Okay, if that part is still sectioned off, then obviously he had to hop through the back. Go to the back, see a window open. Look, dead in there. For about a good minute 30, don't see him. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's at this here exit. Go back to the exit, don't hear crows. And then I'm like, this guy was quick. He just left immediately after grabbing the safe. I respect it. Soon as I turn my back and I leave, he's there. I know a grenade would have solved all my problems, assuming that it landed in the right spot. I know. But being silent in this game is actually a huge advantage. You all know how many times I tell you all to listen for footsteps and listen for gunfights, but what happens when you take away the listening part of the game? You're essentially playing at a disadvantage when you don't have any listening, which is why I always tell you all to wear some damn headphones. But yeah, that's kind of crazy, and it proves my point of you are not going to see anybody unless you want to see them, or unless they want to be seen. Just because you don't see anybody don't mean that nobody's not there. Write that down and actually look at that sentence out loud. I'm trying to tell y'all. Been around the block a few times. But anyway, back to the present time. So I told you all that it is we got 4 days until the new season. Today is Friday. Season drops on Tuesday. I have not watched any trailers. I don't know anything other than a rumor. Hopefully it's a damn rumor that radiation's being nerfed. Why? Just why? I had to pause because I really had to think about that. Like, why? The whole point of radiation is to force people out in the match, right? Cool. But if you nerf radiation, all you're doing is saying, hey, you can stay in a match for a little bit longer. That's the whole point of radiation, is the freaking motivation for you to get out. Otherwise, you're going to die. Now, if they mess with my radiation grenades, there is going to be hell to pay. Because how are you going to give me a kill if someone breathes in the spicy air that I put on them, but also nerf the spicy air? What's the fucking point? Dog, if anything, and I said this during the stream, if anything, radiation needs to be buffed, and iodine needs to be nerfed. If anything, and I get it, stamina changes, or the stamina changes like that they implemented, a few months ago. Essentially, making people move slower. Okay, but you're making radiation hurt less. Take those two things, put them in a sandwich and eat it. Does it taste good? Because to me, it don't. It just don't, dog. Like, moving slower in radiation that don't hurt you as much. Essentially, you're slowing down the game. Essentially. And
airdrop incoming. Get ready.
We already know this game is slow because people will sit in one spot for 11, 12, 13 damn minutes and not move, grab 10 things of chemicals and leave. Why? Because they're scared. But if you make radiation, hurt more and give people more fear of radiation, guess what? They might just leave more early. And that's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary, but you can see how emotional I am about this because this shit makes no sense. Radiation's perfectly fine. Do y'all just want to change something just to change something? Like I said, if anything, make radiation hurt. Radiation should cause fear in people. But Jet, you just said fear makes people stay. Okay, yes, I did contradict myself, but all I'm going to say is radiation needs to hurt more, if anything. Because when people hear that little timer go off, they should think, oh no, I gotta go, right? Instead, they think, I'll sit here for a little bit, wait till it touches me, wait till my health gets to about 75%, then I'm gonna leave. What the fuck? What? But that's just how people play. So, that's how I feel. And like I said, I have not seen any trailers. I do not know anything that's happening in the actual new trailer besides the supposed radiation nerf. So I mean, shit, I'm just a guy who plays a game and makes occasional YouTube videos. That's all I really know. Now, with all that being said and done, here's another warning. Actually, if you haven't noticed, if you've been following my channel for like the past year or so, you'll notice that my channel has a pattern. When a new season drops, this game becomes unplayable for about a good 2.5 weeks. All the sweats come back. People with over 50,000 kills, yeah, they come back to the game. Why? Because they want to have the #1 spot on kills for the season. And what other way to do that than to spend 15 damn hours on this game in a 2-week span, or 15 hours daily on this game for a 2-week span, just getting threat after threat after threat, and then like hopping off the nearest cliff as soon as you become a threat, so you can damn queue up for the next match as quick as possible. That is going to be how the new season plays out for about 2.5 weeks. If you're a new player, good fucking luck. So essentially on my channel, I die. And I will probably upload said deaths just to show y'all that, hey, this shit crazy out here right now. Have fun trying to do anything important, you know? Okay, so once that part is over with, then we get to the actual season. When I start to come back into my own element instead of dying like every 5 seconds. And at the end of the season, I hit my stride. 5 kill games, taking out different weapons, getting actual kills with them, having a fun time. Essentially what you're watching right now with the whole VSS streak. And then it starts over again. So here's your warning, like I said. Next week, if I'm timing that right, if not next 2 weeks, enjoy it while it lasts. Because when the new season drops, this game's going to be undamn playable. That's my prediction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.